were right. We were right. Spider-Gwen with the tier 4 and the uniform. Record scratch. Hold up. Why does she look like that, ladies and gentlemen? We'll get to that in just a minute. But first, big shout out to Spider-Gwen. Whoop, whoop. She's getting that tier 4, boys. Finally, another female that I can tier 4, I'm hoping. Really, really hoping here. Yeah, so this is big news. Spider-Gwen is ready to swing into action and join in the battle to protect the multiverse in her costume inspired by Across the Spider-Verse. That costume is not inspired by the movie, you lying sacks of sh. Anyways, let's go over to the sneak peek to see what they've written about this joyous occasion. For those of you wondering, we'll give you just a quick timeline for this update. It's going to be happening next week. I know we're at the end of the week now, it's Friday, but it's going to be happening next week on Tuesday night. I am still debating. Actually, I think I'm seeing the new the Short Man, Tom Cruise movie. I think I'm seeing that new one on Tuesday. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna live stream it. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because it's just one character. On the other hand, I like Spider-Gwen, and I'm kind of hoping she's good enough to tier 4. So maybe we'll make a little event out of it, like we did a couple weeks ago with Wolverine. Snick. We'll add that in post. My editor will do some crazy shit. Anyways, yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to stream, but it's going to be next Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday night. If you're wondering when the patch notes are going to come out, they're going to come out on the 11th, very, very early in the morning, or on the 10th, very, very late at night after midnight, which is technically already the 11th. But yeah, that's just how it works. Obviously, I'm giving you the timeline for people on the East Coast. If you're in, the UK or Europe or Asia, then it's a little different for you guys. Anywho, that's sort of the timeline. We basically have nothing between now and then, so do that Kang event, I guess. What if another person had been bitten by the radioactive mutant Spider-Gwen? I gotta say, guys, whoever wrote this, you are not trying very hard. This may be the most dead post I've ever seen. They might have just been like, hey, look, they spend almost as many words introducing themselves as they do talking about the sneak peek. They should be like, what if Spider-Man boobs? Question mark? What if Spider-Man boobs? That's honestly pretty akin to what they just said. Anyways, so Spider-Gwen, no mystery, no enigma, just boom, Spider-Gwen. Check out this graceful spider hero's new look and amazing powers. Further information will be announced in the patch details later. Stay tuned. So we've already covered when the patch details are going to land. They're not landing today or tomorrow. People get confused about that when they see the last sneak peek. And yes, this is the last sneak peek. So yes, we are getting an update with just one thing in it. Yes, absolutely, yes. And for those of you, bemoaning that, unfortunately, that's what happens now, right? We got Adam by himself. We got Sharon Rogers by herself. We get a lot of these sort of solo mid-month patches. As far as the actual sneak peek itself, I've already kind of given my reaction to this. It's not very good. I don't like these sneak peeks very much. I understand they're sort of like par of the course nowadays for the game, and we've been seeing them for months. This is just like a template, essentially, a template sneak peek, which is, yeah, it's fine. However, a couple of things here, So let's just go through and talk about this now. So Spider-Gwen is getting a tier 4, 100%. Right, you can see it when it glitches out. Boom, it glitches out for 1 frame, and then it's gone. Or actually, like 3 frames, and then it's gone. So yeah, 4 frames. So she's getting a tier 4. Oh, 4 frames. I see what you guys did there. That's actually really clever. So yeah, Spider-Gwen's getting tier 4. We sort of knew this was coming. Big surprise here. This is what we speculated on, and we were correct. However, a couple things here. What is going on with her hip, bro? She looks like she has a displaced hip. She's got a tumor or something. She's got bigger love handles than I do. So, yeah, whoever did this character model, you need to, like, fix it. Because she looks... Yeah, it doesn't look right. It looks fine on this side. I'm not being a weirdo talking about, like, oh, she needs to be curvy. Or I'm not saying shit like that. I'm saying literally, she has... It's like she's got a giant square inside of her, like it's like she had a plate inserted into her leg in an accident, and it's poking out. You can literally see the edge, right? Like, no human has a shape like this, guys. This is an inhuman shape. I know it's a 2015 engine, but you guys gotta you gotta smooth out these lines, brother. Holy shit. Like this is looking 2015 right now. This is the other thing that I don't like. Like, look at this. There's like a pixel. Can you zoom here? There's like pixel. There's some. She has like she has like a cut. She has an indent on her chin. I don't like these sneak peeks because not only are they, copy paste, but it seems like they always get the most low res, unfinished, jagged, ugly versions of the character models. Like, these lines look so square, there's no smoothing. Everything looks pasted on. Like, this looks weird. This looks super weird here. I know I'm being picky, but it's kind of my job, It just looks it looks super low res. You can see all the pixelation around her eyes. It looks giga low res. Giga low res. And I don't like that. And what sucks is, like, it affects people's hype for the character, right? Unfortunately, we live in an age where people use a snap judgment to make a decision about something, and they also, once they've made their judgment, it's harder for them to walk it back and be like, okay, no, I was wrong. My first judgment was incorrect. Let me, go ahead and reassess the situation. People are so stuck to their very first impression of something. So first impressions matter. And when your first impression is as bad as this, it can certainly turn it's like, it's not killing my hype, but I'm literally like a professional hype machine. So I don't, it'd be very difficult to kill my hype. But for a lot of other people, this could kill their hype, and that sucks. So that's kind of what is upsetting me. Now, the other elephant in the room is that this shit looks exactly the same as what we have in the game. Pardon me. I'm actually farming right now. I was farming overnight. That's why this is on run 411 out of 620,669. I'm farming for Dispatch XP. It's a super depressing grind here. We'll be wrapped up in just a minute. Sorry, I forgot that I was here, so I could show you guys what Gwen looks like. While this is going here for the next 30 seconds, I also want to talk about something else. If you go to the comments, a lot of people are saying the same thing. We wanted her mask off. We wanted her without the helmet, without the mask, okay? Now, here's the thing. In the movie, yes, I know. That's Into the Spider-Verse, by the way. That's not even Across the Spider-Verse. That's what she looks like in Into the Spider-Verse. It looks more like they're giving us the Into the Spider-Verse Gwen than the Across the Spider-Verse Gwen. This is the Across the Spider-Verse Gwen. This is the Across the Spider-Verse Gwen. I know it's the same outfit. I'm not an idiot, right? But this is the Across the Spider-Verse Gwen that we know, and of course it's cutting off. Okay, you guys feel me, right? She has her mask off for the majority of the movie, literally almost the entire. Like, small spoilers here, but the movie's been out for long enough, right? Like, sure, there's a couple moments where she has it. Like, there's quite a few moments where she has it on, but come on, man, she has it off for like half the movie. And here's the thing here, guys. Here's the thing. Oh, wow. 300,000 XP. Very cool. Just need another, like, 5 million. Here's the thing. We already have this Gwen in the game. This is the thing that kind of kills me. So, we got this Gwen, who, by the way, looks way better in terms of the, the character model. Looks way better than this. And yeah, sure. It's just a sneak peek, Alex. It's not the final. But, like, come on, guys. Like, this is 2023. Like, you got to think about it, right? This is how you're presenting your product. This is 2023, right? And this is, I don't know, 2007, 17, 2018. Like, this is 5-6 years ago, and it looks so much better, right? And this is the Gwendolyn Stacy, and this is the original. Like, I know they're different, guys. I'm not an idiot. I know they're different, but they're not that much different, bro. They're not that much different. Inside the mask, like inside the hood, is exactly the same. Right? Inside the hood is exactly the same. It's got the pink webbing, right? So inside the hood is exactly the same. And the eyes, to be honest, are exactly the same as well, pretty much. So they basically did nothing from the neck up. It's just a copy paste job, right? And then on the body, it's a little different. I know that. They took like the armpit bicep webbing and they moved it down, to her gloves, right? They moved it down to her gloves, and they added in the. You could also see the kind of the transponder thing that Miguel has. If we go, you guys shit, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Anyways, so they moved the webbing down from her bicep to her arm, which is what it matches in the movie. And you can see on one of her hands, she has that transponder shit, and the transponder shit is what Miguel has as well, which is really cool because it's like a nod to the movie, right? So it's like it's pretty cool, right? It's this multiverse traversal thing. So she has that as well. That's cool. The rest of the suit is just copy paste, man. The rest of the suit is just copy paste. They moved the biceps down to the arms, and they added the armband. That's it. I could have probably modeled this shit. If you give me this, and you ask me to make this, I probably could have figured it out. It would have taken me a few days. I'm not insulting the people who work on this game to say that their job is easy, but they didn't really do a lot of work. Let's be real, right? They took a paint bucket and they changed the aquamarine shoes to black. That doesn't take very much effort. I'm sorry. And then they made those lines on her waist. They made them more flat instead of curved. That's it. And they changed around the back a little bit because her back looks. I think it's like, yeah, it looks honestly very similar. Very, very similar. Yeah. So I'm a little peeved, man. I'm a little peeved. And here's the annoying thing. So this is the original Spider, right? This is the original Spider-Gwen, right? This is the original. That's the very first one we got. And then they took off her mask for the next uniform. They literally sold us a mask-off uniform. And then they put the mask back on because she was Spider-Gwen. She was Gwenom, right? And this uniform has a lot of detail. Look, she pulls out her phone. She flicks it around. You've got the gigantic Venom tongue thing moving around. Like, this is very animated and highly detailed. We're going backwards here with this new uniform, and we're going backwards to the beginning. I don't know, man. I know I'm making a big deal out of something that's not a big deal. Obviously, if she slaps, if she's like OP for content, people are not going to care at the end of the day. But at the same time, was this a better look? Absolutely. Absolutely, right? If only for the fact that we don't have this look yet, right? If only for the fact that we don't have this look. When we talk about characters getting new uniforms, we want them to get different looks because we know that these characters, you know, are getting power upgrades. Like, for as many uniforms, right? You know, for as many uniforms as this idiot has, we don't want him to get another uniform that looks exactly the same. We at least want them to look different, right? Because it's just so dumb at that point if they all look the same. So yeah, that's my rant. That's how I feel about the sneak peek. I'm still hype about Gwen. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna, like, you know, build her up, max her out. Holy, I got a lot of work to do. But at the same time, I do feel like the devs could have put in a little bit more effort. Like the art department basically could have put a bit more effort. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's out of their control. It's out of their hands. Anyways, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of Spider-Gwen. Tier 4able, not. Why? Thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.